Michiru. Huh? They're about to start.
You worried about your friends?
Why would I be? I'm sure they're fine, even if I'm not in Japan with them. They've all gotten so much stronger.
You're right.
Be honest. What makes you want to play Vanguard?
Maybe this is where I'll find my answer.
Twilight is upon us. Choose carefully, for your fate hangs in the balance. Booster Set 9, Duet of Dawn and Dusk.
食らって食らって燃やしてチャンス逃さないように食らって食らって燃やしてイメージ描くマイウェイ何かに縛り付けられてる感情じゃないでしょう誰かに計りかけられてまた迷っただけでしょう無数に散らばる選択肢に奇跡を調和して自分という名の才能に出会えたことに早く気づいて今見えてる星の距離光への希望はそこにあるから邪魔をされても負けないでいてメラメラと絶えない消えない想いを詰め込んで絶えないまるで重機の可能性限界のない人生を楽しめたなら本当の自分に会えるだろう時が満ちる速さ研ぎ澄まして道の扉を叩き破れ覚めない覚めない長い夜を越えて目覚めろ希望のトリガー
Cardfight, Vanguard! Show me more of your true self. The trial of the moon begins now. Booster Pack, Moon Fangs, and Cerulean Blaze. Featuring Dress Secret Rare, Bushiroad.
カードファイトヴァンガードコロコロオールスターでデッキが組めるゴールデンコロコロレアを手に入れろスペシャルシリーズ運命のデカすぎベベベベブラックデンジャラスコロコロスタートデッキパックブシロード
And now, anyone here want to see some epic card fighting? Well, I sure do! Whether you're a front fighter or a counter fighter, this tournament will show us who's the strongest player of all. This is the Deluxe! For this third tournament, the finest fighters in the world have gathered to prove that they are the best of the best. Now, let me introduce the stars who will be fighting here today. Runner-up in the first tournament, who went on to win the second, our reigning champion, Raika Koshiba! Next, we have the leader of Daybreak, known as the Crimson Maiden, Mirei. Next, we have someone who's smashing her way through the world of pro fighters, Senka Kanai! Next is the Beast of Darkness, the leader of Blackout, Megumi Okura! Next, the fighter known as the Vanguard Machine, Suzune Rokuoi! Next, from Kyokura Anchor Bolt, here with the blessing of Taizo Kyokura, Erika Miyojo! Next, after winning the Rising Dragon Cup, she sent Sword straight into the world of pro fighting, now Inabe! Next, the genius high school student who turned out to be a genius at Vanguard, Kuo Naikawa! Next, the Phantom Samurai fighter who appeared out of nowhere in Kaga, Zuo Yobitsugi! Next, we have the one and only perfect AI, the unrivaled Gi! Next, we have the biggest dark horse of the tournament, the diamond in the rough who summons miracles, Akira Miyono! And finally, despite only being active for a year, he was undefeated until he suddenly and mysteriously disappeared. The legendary fighter, Kagetsu Yakumo! And now, we have a special guest as our MC. The Screaming Fight MC of Kaga, Tomari Seto!
Hey, everyone! Hope you didn't miss me too much. All right, let me explain the rules. The qualifiers will take place over 3 days in a round-robin format, with the competitors divided into 4 groups of 4. The top 2 fighters from each group will advance to the finals. If a group ends up with multiple players tied for the lead, a draw will take place to decide who goes through to the final. The 8 competitors who make their way through the qualifiers will compete for the championship in the final tournament at a later date. Now it's time to see who will be in each group!
Erica's in Group A, huh? She's got some stiff competition.
Are you worried?
Not at all. I'm excited.
It looks like Group B is a pretty eccentric lot. Megumi will have her hands full.
I'm sure Big Sis will make it through.
You're right.
He's done for.
No way! Surely it doesn't look that bad.
Have you looked at his group? Not just Raika and Kuon, but Kagetsu. Sayonara, big bro. They haven't even started playing. Now hold on. Just 3 groups? I thought there were supposed to be 4 of them. Where could the final group be? The answer is across the ocean. The 4th group will be taking place overseas, with the winners joining us in person for the finals.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It's time! Let the 3rd Deluxe Tournament commence!
I was so nervous.
Got the jitters, Akihabara?
You're not even a little bit nervous?
Why would I be nervous? I mean, I am a pro.
I see your legs shaking.
Busted!
Your nerves getting the better of you?
You look like you're keeping your cool.
I'm used to being in the spotlight.
And you, Suo?
I can't wait to start fighting.
That's so you, Suo.
Hey, I've kept you waiting long enough! Give it up for the first 2 players in the 3rd Deluxe Tournament!
Bringing out the big guns right at the start.
This crowd's going wild.
Well, of course they are. After all, Mirei is the leader of Team Daybreak, the biggest team in Tokai. She's popular with everyone, young and old, thanks to the work she's done to promote Vanguard. She's up against that insanely smart AI player, Guy. No wonder the crowd's excited. In accordance with the tournament's accessibility guidelines, Miss Mirei is allowed to have a support companion.
Now it's showtime! Guy!
Hi. I'm visible to everyone as a hologram. The cards are recreated as holograms as well, so we can fight with them.
Let's have fun.
Mirei, I'm looking forward to this card fight.
I'm sure you are. I bet you know everything about me already.
When it comes to your past data, yes. However, I don't know anything about the version of you I'm fighting today.
That's true. Hey! Looks like they're both raring to go! So without further delay, 3rd Deluxe qualifying Group A, Match 1, fight!
Stand up.
Vanguard!
Sephirosid.
Sealed Blaze Dragon Arhinsa Sul.
My turn. I draw. I won't ride. Not riding? What's going on?
Watch, you'll see. That deck is incredible.
Instead, activate Sephirosid's skill. I take the Blessing card, a new beginning, from my ride deck and place it in the soul. I also set Energy Generator. My turn's over.
My turn. I draw.
discard Trick Moon from my hand. And I ride Sealed Blaze Dragon Namorkar Anui using Namorkar's skill. With my second move, I can add Diava and Bodonith from my deck to my hand. I attack with Namorkar.
No guard. The damage dealt is Kern's Opera Dragon.
My turn's over.
My turn. I won't ride. With its skill, I put Auspicious Transmogrification from my ride deck to the soul. For each type of blessing card in the soul or drop zone, Sephiroth's grade increases by 1 and gets 2,000 power. I call Draco Particle. With its skill, I place a Dragon Tree marker.
By increasing the grade, you can call a rear guard.
This is my new power. I attack with Sephiroth.
Guard.
I attack with Particle.
Guard.
My turn's over.
My turn. I ride Sealed Blaze Dragon Halibadra. I call Shabda. I attack with Halibadra.
No guard.
I attack with Shabda.
Guard.
My turn's over.
My turn. Sephiroth's skill activate. I put Coming of Origin from my ride deck into the soul. I've now got 3 blessing cards in one place. The seed sprouts and the blessing takes root. The great tree grows with the breath of the stars. Make your appearance, chosen child of the earth! I ride Dragon Tree of Advent, Sephiroth. Rifogila has been reborn!
What do you mean, reborn?
You'll see. Calamitous destruction has been transformed. It's become a blessing that coexists in harmony and balance. Watch carefully, and I'll show you its power! I call Ragun Kimrud, Dragon Tree Marker. I add Mask of Hydrogrum from my deck to my hand, and I use it. I add Sephiroth to my hand. Sephiroth's skill activate. By energy blasting 3 cards, I place a Dragon Tree Marker. I look at the top 5 cards in my deck, and I call Virina Esperaridia.
Esperaridia.
It's a good card, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
I call Boticle. With Sephiroth's other skill, for each rearguard circle with a Dragon Tree marker on it, I get an energy charge, and Sephiroth gets 5,000 power. Any cards on top of the Dragon Tree marker also get 5,000 power. I attack with Esperaridia.
No guard.
I attack with Sephiroth. With its skill, Esperaridia stands.
That's no guard.
First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Esperaridia gets 10,000 power, and Sephiroth gets an extra critical. I attack with Kimrud.
Guard. Intercept.
I attack with Esperaridia.
Guard.
My turn's over. And so, what do you think of my new Vanguard, Sephiroth?
Incredible. That card, it isn't the only thing that's been reborn, is it?
Yeah, it's true that I've changed too. After the card fight that day, I learned that there's more to playing than simply winning or losing. It can be fun. Fun in choosing not to use the optimal solution. Fun in trying something different from what you usually do. I learned a lot. Ever since that fight, I wanted to find out where this feeling of joy actually came from. To gain a deeper understanding of this concept of fun. And that's why I continue to play Vanguard.
You know, I totally get it. Sometimes a fight can change you. When you fight with everything you've got, it's like the dawn of a new day. Those moments, they're the reason I enjoy playing Vanguard so much.
Feelings of joy, and moments that change who you are. Come on, Mirei! Show me more of your true self!
Sure, but you might be getting more fun than you bargained for.
Vi Schwartz. The Rascal Does Not Dream series returns to the stage. Spend youth together with them again. Booster Pack Rascal Does Not Dream series, now on sale, Bushiroad.
Turn the world on its head, child, and embrace a new reality. Booster Set 8, Alter Chaotica. On sale now.
The Goddess of Victory's Blessing on Vi Schwartz. Battle on the stage of a card game. Vi Schwartz, Trial Deck and Booster Pack, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei, now on sale. Bushiroad.
Cardfight, Vanguard, show me more of your true self. The trial of the moon begins now. Booster Pack, Moonfangs and Cerulean Blaze, featuring Dress Secret Rare, Bushiroad.
Are you ready, Guy? Wanna see the real me? I won't hold back! My turn! Oh, immortal flame, arm me with divine tools and become the dawn. Now for Sealed Blaze, Bavsagra Akshaya! Ride! With Halibadra's skill, put 2 arms cards from my deck in the drop zone. And from there, I place Sealed Blaze Shield Bodonis from the drop zone as left deity arm.
What did she attach?
That deck allows you to equip arms cards to your Vanguard to strengthen it.
Oh wow, so many different decks.
Watch closely. Mirei is very skilled at using this deck.
With Bodonit's skill, I draw a card. Next, using Bavsagra's skill, I energy charge and call Trick Moon from the drop zone. I call Shabda from the drop zone. I call Yugmashad. With its skill, I discard an arms card from my hand and draw 2 cards. Power increases by 5,000. With Bavsagra's skill, I place Sealed Blaze Sword Diava from the drop zone as Raised Deity Arm. With Diava's skill, all front row units get 5,000 power. Bavsagra's other skill activates. I retired all your front row rear guards, and I get a critical. Scatter the enemy! I attack with Yugmashad.
Guard.
With Trick Moon's boost, I attack with Bavsagra. With Diava's skill, it gets another drive. In addition, it gets 20,000 power, thanks to Dress Boost.
Perfect guard!
First check. Second check. Draw trigger. Yugmashad gets 10,000 power. Third check. Front trigger. My front row units get 10,000 power. At the end of the battle phase, Yugmashad's skill activates. Yugmashad stands. I attack with Shabda.
Not so fast. I use corrosive smoke signals. Sephiroth gets 20,000 power. Dragon Tree marker.
I'm not done. I attack with Yugmashad.
No guard.
At the end of my turn, I put Diava in the drop zone.
Oh, this is great! I can feel the fun bubbling up inside! Even so, I'm still going to win this. My turn. I draw. Persona Ride Sephiroth. I call Boticle. With its skill, I place a Dragon Tree marker. With Sephiroth skill, its power increases by 25,000. Also, if there are 5 or more circles with Dragon Tree markers, Sephiroth gets an extra drive. With Sephiroth other skill, I place a Dragon Tree marker and call Espera Aridia. In addition, I call another Espera Aridia from my hand. The stage has been set. Sephiroth has cultivated this attack. Will you be able to block it?
Bring it on.
Here goes. I attack with Espera Aridia.
That's no guard.
I attack with the other Espera Aridia.
A no guard.
I attack with Sephiroth. With its skill, I stand 2 Espera Aridias.
Perfect guard.
Triple drive. First check. Draw trigger. Espera Aridia gets 10,000 power. Second check. Third check. Yes! A critical trigger! Espera Aridia gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. Think you'll survive? I attack with Espera Aridia!
I won't let you! Bodana's skill activate! Bavsagra gets 20,000 power. On top of that, I guard!
Impressive. In that case, I attack with my other Espera Aridia.
Guard! And intercept!
My turn is over. You're as amazing as people said. Card fighting with you really is so much fun.
Yeah, it's intense. It's like my heart's on fire. However... I'm gonna win. My turn. Persona Ride. Bavsagra Akshaya. Bavsagra skill activate. I place the Diava from the drop zone. My front row gets 5,000 power. Bear Lord, please lend me your strength. With Bavsagra's skill, I overdress to the Bear Lord in the drop zone. With Bear Lord's skill, I place the Diava from the drop zone. My front row gets another 5,000 power. I call Yugmashad.
2 Yugmashad units?
Think you can take it?
For sure! Challenge accepted!
Bavsagra's skill! I retire all your front row units. I attack with Yugmashad!
Guard!
Once more, I attack with Yugmashad!
Guard!
With Bear Lord's boost, I attack the Vanguard with Bavsagra! Dress boost! Front row gets 10,000 power! Oh, divine sword that sealed the flame, slash through the enemy!
Oh, no, you don't! Perfect guard! I fended off the attack, but will it be enough?
A triple drive! First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Third check, critical trigger! Yugmashad gets 10,000 power and an extra critical! With its skill, I stand both Yugmashads! I attack with Yugmashad!
No guard!
I attack with the other Yugmashad!
A no guard! But even so, I still won't give up! Damage check! First check! Second check! No trigger.
The winner is Mirei! Both competitors gave it their all in a fierce battle, but the victor in the first match of the Deluxe is the leader of Daybreak!
What a way to start things off.
I am so frustrated! If only I'd drawn a trigger at the last moment! I'm so frustrated! But I had a lot of fun.
So did I! Oh, I know! Come visit us at Daybreak! I'm sure you'll have fun meeting all the kids. Their fights are always so unpredictable.
I'd like that. I could acquire some good data. Can't wait to see you there.
Wow, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, it was amazing. Watching those two battle it out has got me all psyched up for my fight.
Huh? That's good.
Nothing will disrupt my rhythm.
カードファイトヴァンガードコロコロオールスターでデッキが組めるゴールデンコロコロレアを手に入れろスペシャルシリーズ運命のデカすぎベベベベブラックデンジャラスコロコロスタートデッキパックブシロード
The Goddess of Victory's Blessing on Vi Schwartz. Battle on the stage of a card game. Vi Schwartz, Trial Deck and Booster Pack, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei, now on sale. Bushiroad.
Welcome to Cook Million.
Thanks for having me.
Go ahead, tell us about your card.
I'd like to introduce Sealed Blaze of Arbitration buff Sargra Akshaya. If you place a card from your hand in the soul, you can place an arms card from the drop zone. And when it's armed, you can call a card from the drop zone that's grade 1 or below. And you can even use that ability to overdress.
Then I shall arm myself with a banana.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.